everyone, so today I'm going to do a makeup look with a pop of mint green eyeshadow. So the only thing that I am wearing right now is my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and I just put on, I got a sample of Tarte's BB Cream Primer in Light from Sephora, so that's the only thing I'm wearing right now. So let's get started. So now that I have my primer applied, I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish, it's just the original, and I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes. I like the way this makes my concealer go on. And if I'm looking over there, it's because my mirror's over there. Take my concealer, and this is Benefit's Boing Concealer. There's shade 01 and 02, and I mix both of them. As you can see, I'm running very low. So I just like to take some of the dark and some of the light color, and I just rub that underneath my eye. What I like about this concealer is it's very creamy and smooth, and it goes on very nice. I don't find that it settles into fine lines like some concealers do. If you have wrinkles or aged skin, I think this will be great for you. So over top of the Boing Concealer, I like to put, normally I put my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer on, but since I'm a little bit more tan for the summer, I mix concealers, and I mix the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light number 1, and Remmel's Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer in Fair, number 230. So I mix these two to get my shade. So I just like to put this where my dark circles are. So I take a little of that, and then I get a little bit of the NARS concealer on my fingertip, and I kind of blend that in with Remmel's, because Rimmel is a little bit darker, whereas the NARS is a little bit lighter. And I absolutely love the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I think it's one of the best concealers out there, or one of the best that I've ever tried. So I just blend that in, and then I go back with just a little bit of concealer on my finger, and I like to pat it where the blueness is. So next, I'd like to set my under eye concealer with Makeup Forever's HD High Definition Powder. I've gone through several of these. I absolutely love these. And I'm going to be using my Eco Tools foundation brush. So I just get a little bit on the bottom of the brush, and I just pat. And since I have oily skin and I don't like to really cover up my skin with cakey foundation, I just am trying out the Tarte BB Cream Primer, so I use that pretty much as my foundation because it gives me enough coverage. Again, I've only used this like twice. The thing I'm going to do is go to my eyes. I'm not going to put on blush or bronzer or any of that yet. I'm going to start my eyeshadow. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion. So the first thing I'm going to start out with is the Naked Basics palette. The color Foxy and Walk of Shame. The WOS, I think that's Walk of Shame. But I like using these two colors together as my highlight. I'm really into a matte looking highlight because I'm not a big fan of shimmer underneath my eyebrow. So I'm taking my Lancome number 17 blending brush. It's nice and fluffy. And I'm going to pick up these two colors and place them underneath my eyebrow. So the next thing I'm going to do is define my crease. I'm going to be using in my crease MAC's eyeshadow in Moleskin. It's a matte eyeshadow. Looks like this. I just picked this eyeshadow up from my local CCO. And I like to do my highlight first because I feel like when you put this crease color in your crease, that it blends a lot better when you have a matte highlight above to blend into. I got this at IMATS, and this is a big eyeshadow palette, but I think I only paid $10 for it, and I'm pretty sure that most of you have this, so I'm going to be using the 6th one over and the 3rd one down. So I'm going to be using this color right here, which is a nice minty green, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. Precision eyeshadow brush. It's just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that color. And I'm going to pack it on my lid. And then I'm going to go back in with my crease brush, and I'm just not picking up any more product. I'm just going to blend that green into the crease a little bit. And as you can see, it's very bright and it needs something else. I'm going to pick up the color Faint, and I'm just going to dip my brush in there, and I'm going to put it in my outer corner. And you can go back in with your flat shader brush, not picking up any more product, but whatever product is left on your brush, you can go back in and blend a little bit back into that brown. And I'm going to place that underneath the last lash line. Naked Basic, pick up the color Faint and put that in the outer corner. But for some reason I always get the eyeshadow on my eyeball when I put color on the lower lash line. I don't know if you guys do that. So if you feel like your eyeshadow is not minty enough, which on camera it's not picking up, well, it is picking up some of the mint, but I like mine to be a little bit brighter, so what I'm going to do is go back in with that mint, and I'm going to pack that mint color on the inner corner a little bit more, so it's more noticeable. That same flat shader brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Venus from the Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to get the corner of my brush like that, and then I'm going to stick that on the inner tear duct as a highlight. And then I know I don't like a shimmery highlight, but what I like to do is do a matte highlight here, and then I will take the corner of the brush and I will go literally right underneath my eyebrow with it, just to give it a little bit of something. I think it looks really pretty in person. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm going to go in my Sephora Flashy Liner Waterproof Pencil in number 14 Flashy Taupe, and I just bought this on clearance for $2.99, so you guys can probably still find it if your local Sephora has it. But it's literally just like a taupe color. If you can see, here's my mid green swatches, but I mean, as you can see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's like a brown purpley taupe color, and it has like a nice sheen to it. So for $2.99 and it's waterproof, it's definitely a must-have in my opinion. I also got a green color, but that's over in my Sephora bag. I'm going to do my eyeliner and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I am back, I did both of my eyes. I lined the top of my eyelid with this pencil and my waterline. Like when I go over my face with powder, sometimes the powder falls on my eyelashes and makes them look powdery or white. I don't know if that happens to any of you guys, but I'm going to go in with my powder. And I'm using MAC's Studio Fix powder in the color NC25. And as you can see, I'm running really low. But I'm trying to use it up because the back to MAC, I almost have 6 empty containers. And I was thinking about getting MAC's Impassioned lipstick. I saw XO Little Miss Laura's video where she shows that lipstick. Just love that color. So NARS Laguna bronzer today, and I'm using my Sonia Kashuk brush. As you can see, it's very small for contouring, and I really like that. So I'm going to just tap my brush in the bronzer. And I'm going to lightly contour because I have to go to work after this. My blush, MAC's Trace Gold. This is a sheer tone shimmer blush, and I'm almost done with it. As you can see, another back to MAC item. So I'm going to go in lightly with this. And this is like a light bronzy color, so I feel like it goes good with this look. I'm going to go in with MAC's Pink Swoon. This is also a sheer tone blush. So I'm going to get a little on my brush. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I'm going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlighting Brow Kit. And I got this at Ulta on sale for $16, I believe. And it comes with 3 different shades. It comes with the light, the medium, and the dark. And I'm almost done. The medium, as you can see, there's a big dip in it. And these are 3 different shimmer eyeshadows. But I'm not a big fan of those because they are so shimmery. So I might give these to my mom. But I'm going to go in with what's left of that medium color. And first I'm going to take my spoolie. This is from Sonia Kashuk. And I'm going to comb out my brows. And then I'm going to fill them in. Okay, so after putting eyebrow powder on your eyebrows, you can go in with the spoolie and comb them out to make them look a little bit more natural. I'm going to go in with some mascara, and I'm going to take my Hourglass mascara. I got this in the Sephora Lash Stash during Christmas time, but honestly I'm not a fan. It doesn't do that much for my eyelashes. I'm just trying to use it up since I have a lot of mascaras. But the wand just looks like this. It's really nothing special, but it just kind of like combs out your lashes. It just doesn't really add anything to them. And I'm a big fan of big, long lashes, so. Next, I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara. This mascara is a really nice mascara. I feel like it adds some thickness and length, and it separates. It's a lot better than the Hourglass one. As you can see, my eyelashes look a lot longer. Finish up my mascara. I like to do about 2-3 coats, depending on how much mascara I want. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Lip Surgeon in the color Perky. And it just looks like this. It has like a minty smell to it, and I really love it. As you can see, I used a bit of it. But I'm just going to apply this to my lips, and they're already moisturized with chapstick. And as you can see, that's a very nice, like, nudie pink color. And what's nice about this is it'll kind of stain your lips, but it won't be drying. And these are very moisturizing. They can be quite expensive, but I got these around Christmas time, I think a year and a half ago. maybe 2 Christmases ago. I'm not really sure. But I have a bunch of these, and I got them in a set, like 4 or 5 for $30 or something crazy like that. So here's a swatch of it if you can't quite see it on my lips. It's a very nice pink color, and it smells really good. So this is the final look. As you can see, the minty eyes there. And the lips, the nice pale lips. So I really like this look for summer. I think the mint green is very in right now, along with the color coral. So if you guys would like me to do a coral look or any other color, leave your suggestions down below. Since this is my first video, I would love the feedback. I've been watching YouTube videos for years now, since probably 2009 I've been watching them, and I've never had the guts to make my own videos, but I think I want to start because I love playing around with makeup. I love buying makeup. I love watching YouTube videos whenever I can. It's very fun for me. So if you guys have any suggestions or feedback, I would love to hear from you guys. Please comment and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.